Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So something I'm going to do a little bit different today is I'm going to play the opening sequence to this new game that just released today called The Casting of Frank Stone. It is a single player story set in the world of Dead by Daylight. So some of you may have seen people play Dead by Daylight before, or you've played it yourself. You may have seen me stream it a little bit. Dead by Daylight is basically a asymmetrical PvP game. So there's one killer who is a player and then 4 survivors who are players. And the idea is the killer is trying to kill all 4 survivors, and all 4 survivors are trying to escape and survive the killer. So it can be pretty fun. Dead by Daylight itself does have some issues. I enjoy playing it when I have some friends to play with, but playing it solo brings its own challenges. But it is a very interesting and intriguing world, and I can't seem to pry myself completely away from it, even though I don't have anybody to play with right now. So I still find myself jumping in because I do love the lore, and I love the killers, and I love the survivors, and so it's very interesting to me. I watch a lot of streams. But this is a new game from the same company who put this one out, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this is sort of like the pre-story. So like, where did the entity come from? Like, where did this world, this realm come from? How did the Dead by Daylight world, how did it get created? I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't done too much research on the casting of Frank Stone. I've tried to stay kind of spoiler free in that regard so that my reactions would be genuine. Now, I do want to try and stream some of this game live. However, my time is very limited, and I know most of you are here for Red Dead. Most of you who are here for Red Dead aren't even going to click into that video. That is completely okay. Horror games are just, you like them or you don't. And I have a love-hate relationship with them because I find them intriguing, but I scare very easy. So these types of games are never super easy for me. Now, I already played through some of the prologue, unfortunately, and forgot to hit record. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try to keep all of my commentary and reactions exactly the same, but sorry, I have seen some of this. I'm gonna pick the same choices that I did the first time, so I'm gonna keep it as genuine as I possibly can, and I really just want to do this so you can kind of get a feel for what type of game it is, and let me know if it's something you'd be interested in seeing me do on a live stream. And if it is, as we enter spooky season, as we start to get toward October, I'm gonna find time in my schedule to stream it if it's something you're interested in. If you guys are not interested, totally okay. If it's not your thing, no worries, I'll play it off stream, but I am going to go ahead and go through this first part here with you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick Observer, which is the easiest difficulty. I like to do this because it allows me to really enjoy the story, and if I'm live streaming, it allows me to interact with you guys a little bit more. I was actually watching another streamer this morning that is going to be streaming this game, and he said exactly what I was thinking. He's like, obviously you pick Observer because you want to be able to interact with chat, and I was like, exactly. I know some people are there for the hardcore gameplay, but honestly, like, I just want to enjoy the story and like chat with you guys. Every choice made, every action taken has consequences. Some will save lives. Some will result in death. The intriguing thing about this game is that your choices are going to matter.
Searching for it. A world within a story whispered to me centuries ago. Of a timeless power, infinite in knowledge, voracious in hunger. The Entity. A realm so close to ours, but always out of reach. Until I found him. Frank Stone. My key. My killer. I am Augustine Lieber, and I'm about to change our worlds forever.
From the world of Dead by Daylight, the casting of Frank Stone. Okay, this is an interesting opening. We're definitely on low to the ground here. Sounds like we're a dog, maybe? you pre-ordered, I think that's the mask that you get in Dead by Daylight for Trapper. Or at least it looks like it. I'll have to confirm that. Pre-orders are now over, unfortunately, though, so you wouldn't get any of the extra cosmetics. So that sounds like somebody's struggling. Oh, no, just a baby. Baby crying. Oh, this is a weird place for a baby. That view will make you a little nauseous. It's funny how this is set up because it sort of looks like a Dead by Daylight map, where there's like pallets that you would throw down. Hunt for missing infant continues. Okay. All right, we just heard a baby crying. I was thinking it was all innocent because originally it sounded like a girl, like muffled, like something over her mouth, like she was being held hostage. But it was definitely crying. Okay, the Burning Maw, Cedar Steel Mill, 1963. The picture looks pretty good so far.
I'm assuming you're the night watchman here.
I am.
Or just you? Covering the entire site?
Oh, no. I got help.
Where are they now? On duty?
Of a manner. Merlin just goes where he pleases.
Merlin.
A dog. Doberman Pinscher.
Okay, so it was probably
Best friend
Merlin
the
out
fella
there that
could
we
ask
were
for.
getting the viewpoint
Loyal to
from
the
at
seventh
first.
horn sounds. Trust him more than I trust myself.
Okay, so we've got serious, I need to ask a few questions, or concerned. You and the dog are security for the mill, and R is gonna choose them. The cool thing about this is if you stream from Twitch, your viewers can actually pick. And if I were to go live, I would have you guys give some input as well. But I think that it can connect with your Twitch account, and you can actually choose, and I won't have any control over it, which is interesting. I don't stream for Twitch too often, but it is something to think about. I think I'm going to go with concerned here to start with. We want to kind of start off on a good foot with this guy. All right, got to hold it in.
So, you and the dog.
Merlin.
Merlin. You two are security for the whole mill?
I know. Overkill. But between the two of us, we get the job done. Though, I don't know where he's got himself to tonight.
Maybe I scared him off.
Scared him off? that is a good one. Thomas Jefferson Holt's the name. Call me Tom.
Hello,
Officer Sam
Tom.
Green.
You ain't one of Kusich's deputies, are you?
My captain has loaned me to Sheriff Kusich as additional manpower for the duration of this investigation.
Oh, you mean the business with the missing boy?
That's right.
I wonder how much our choices are going to affect stuff later. That is interesting. The cool thing is there's this feature, which I do have access to because I pre-ordered, where you can go back in and you can see a scene again, and I think you can make different choices and or find collectibles and things. If we go disapproving, he's probably gonna not be too cooperative. So let's go with questioning.
Notice anything suspicious around the mill?
Tonight?
Tonight, last few nights, anything at all?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, heck, don't take my word for it. Ask the sheriff.
Sheriff Kusich has been here?
He saw by last night asking
Music's
about
so
the exact
creepy.
same thing. And I told him the same thing I'm telling you. There's no way that boy could be here and Merlin and me not know about it.
Wouldn't they have some kind of
What did the
record,
sheriff
like
say?
if the sheriff was out here?
Okay, Tom. And he got back in his car and left.
Huh.
All right, so we've got surprise, so nobody's actually checked the mill, and doubtful, that's all the sheriff said. I mean, I definitely want to check the mill. All right, let's go doubtful. That's all the sheriff said. Ooh, this is kind of weird controls.
And that's all the sheriff said to you? Okay, Tom?
That seems kind of weird, right? He's the sheriff.
That ain't quite how
Wouldn't
he put it.
question him more?
What he actually said was, okay, Lumpkin.
Lumpkin?
Yeah, Lumpkin. Been calling me that ever since some business back in '54 when I saw one of them UFOs. Turned out to be a blimp gone towards mooring. Easy mistake to make, right?
Sure.
But that's when he started with the Lumpkin. A long time I never even knew what it meant. Till one of them nice people in the library looked it up for me. You got any idea what it means?
I can take a guess.
Lumpkin is an idiot! The sheriff of this town, my town, been calling me an idiot to my face for 10 damn years! You know what I think, Sam?
I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
Lloyd Kusich is a disgrace to his badge and his office. The folks of Cedar Hills deserve themselves a better class of sheriff, one who takes their interests to heart. Does that sound like too much to ask?
Not to me.
Right. Hey, I'll bet you're 10 times the cop that Kusich is.
Ooh, now
In
we're
that
flattering
case,
him up. Like
you
we're
won't
trying to
object
butter
for
him
me
up.
to take a look around.
I don't know how I feel about this
Welcome it,
guy.
Sam. You show that high-handed bastard just how real police work is done.
Maybe he's just who he is as he's coming across. This the music though. The
Thank you for your
music
help,
makes you think that
Tom.
like there's something more behind it.
Happy to
Because
oblige.
it's all like dun 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 like. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. Little poster there, lure them in. All right. I'm assuming we're going to get control of our character here, but this is not who we're going to be playing as for the rest of the game. I think this is just for the opening sequence. Oh. Okay, objective, find a way into the mill. To move, use L, use R to look around. All right. This is where being live is super helpful for me because I am really bad at this stuff. Press L3 to activate Plunderer's Instinct. If you play Dead by Daylight, you know that is a skill in Dead by Daylight. And in this case, it's going to reveal collectibles. There looks like there's a little bit of a timer. All right, so I see this lit up over here. And with some perks, you can see auras of stuff like through walls. I'm just going to be constantly waiting for the jump scare. Okay, he's calling for his dog. All right, examine. Open. Iridescent King. So an iridescent is an add-on in Dead by Daylight that's usually very powerful, so that's interesting. I wonder if this has anything to do with the game at all, or it's just a collectible. Alright, so that's all blocked. Shit, too. Alright, so we're just gonna go back out. So I'm curious how many collectibles there are in each area, like how much I should be looking out for them. It's not letting me hit plunders again. So I wonder if it only lets you hit plunders during certain times. No entry, staff only. Alright, I see there's a chain around it, so unless we have bolt cutters or something. I'm not going to get through there. Pallets, here's storage shed 2.
An open window. I can get in through there.
Alright, I love the commentary. I love the commentary. Open window. Oh, okay. Isn't this where we came from? Oh, maybe not. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, X to climb. Alright, that's pretty smooth. Okay, alright. Search for the missing child. Storage shed 2. Anything intriguing? I don't like when I get so close to stuff, like I lose the light entirely. I guess that's climb if I wanted to go back out. Still won't let me hit plunderers, which is interesting. No. Maybe there's only collectibles in certain areas. Alright, guess we're moving forward here. Alright, storage shed 2. Alright, we can open that. I just want to kind of look and make sure... What is that clicking? Is that a clock? I just want to sort of make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, that is the clock. That was pretty loud. Alright, you will not be able to return to this area. Okay, so let's wait. So it looks like as soon as we hit that... Oh, examine. R2 grab. R pull. Oh!
Huh?
Alright, let's inspect. Okay, employee's personnel record. Date employed February 4th. Surname, preferred name. Date of birth, April 17th, 1927. So there's missing information. Okay, looking at the clipboard, it's all like water damaged. It's criminal record, 1 charge assault, robbery. Sponsored for early release, it looks like. It's funny, 5 dreams. And habilitation, I'm going to assume, is rehabilitation. So something... 5 dreams, rehabilitation, sponsor, main contact, Dr. A, Dr. something. Her in the end. This is a Frank Stone, right? Okay, so a surname, preferred name, to the T-E-S-T-O-N-E, F-R-A-N-K. Okay, so Frank Stone, so this is the main character of our story. A mill employee got his job thanks to an endorsement from a Dr. Lieber. Okay, so we've got some stuff here. Staff file. A worker's staff file, but the name is blotched out. How many workers at the mill have criminal records? I mean, that was pretty obvious, though, like the name. And I don't necessarily pick up on that stuff really easy. So I'm just saying. If the game's that easy the entire time, like, that would be crazy. Oh, I do like how it highlights stuff for you to pick up. Okay, Friday the 13th. Ooh! And we have Harold Norris, Dennis McCann, Bobby Rivers, Frank Stone, there we go, Lou Osterman, and no one on the graveyard shift. Ooh, okay. Move Dawkins and Stone off graveyard to pick up slack. No use running 3 crews with half the manpower. Some fella's gonna have to double up shifts. Told the lumpkin out front no one's working nights for a while. Hux. Interesting. So no one's working graveyard. Leadership of main floor only. Hanson Grams. Phone number. Okay. So that's the afternoon shift, so Frank was not on the morning shift. Okay, Plunders is still not doing anything, I think. Can we go through any of these doors? No. Okay, alright. I think I got everything. The best safety measure is a mindful worker. Alright, let's go ahead through this. Okay, so looks like we're going into a new area. Still can't hit Plunders, which is interesting.
Hello? Anyone here?
Hold L1 to
Police.
run. Okay. That's a weird button for run. Maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like if we just got prompted to hold L1 that we're gonna have to run for a specific reason soon. Like maybe. Admin offices. Jeez. Glad I have my sound turned down just a little bit. Jump scares starting early. Okay, still can't hit Plunders. Something else gonna like jump out and eat my face. So far there doesn't seem to be a lot of exploration. It seems kind of very straightforward. Couple things, then just moving from area to area.
Who's there?
What is that? Okay, the movement's a little weird when you try to turn with your character. You get a little bit stuck. Oh my god. That definitely sounds like something eating something. It sounds like a cat, like purring. Oh, that's nasty. I kind of want to go see what that is, but I don't want to go see what it is at the same time. I can still hear it. I don't know if that's coming through, like, if you guys will be able to hear that. Okay. Oh, okay, it looks like there's not anything up here, so we gotta go down in the direction of the nasty. Can I run down the stairs? Oh, I can. Jog. The movements are a little bit janky when you're moving around. So I'm curious as I get further into... Oh my god, that is so loud. It is like...
Ugh, smells like death.
Yeah, and see, we kind of get stuck on stuff there. Oh my god, that sounds so gross. Like, I hope you guys can hear it so you can be as grossed out as I am right now. Okay. That feels pretty good. So that type of movement. So any door that looks like that we can't really get through. Or maybe we can? No. Okay. It's our buddy
Hey.
Tom.
Mister.
That's Officer Green.
Sure. You haven't seen Merlin, have you?
No.
Oh, maybe that's
Sorry.
Merlin eating something. It sounds like a cat,
You all right?
though. Like, it sounds like, you know how a cat, when they
Yeah,
eat
it's
and they
just-
got, like, it almost sounds like the
Jesus,
purring
you don't
sound,
smell
sort
that?
of, as they're eating, like, wet food. That's what it sounds to me like right now.
Sniffer's out of commission. Got a little too up close and personal with a can of mustard gas back in the trenches.
That sounds awful.
It
The
can be a
question
blessing
is,
in
do we
disguise.
trust this guy?
Gotta find out where it's coming from.
What's it smell like?
Awfulness and tears?
Nothing good.
Based off the look on his face and the sounds I'm hearing? Still can't use plunderers again. I guess you can only use it when there's a collectible around. Oh my god. Oh, that's nasty. Oh.
There you are, boy.
Oh, that's nasty.
We wondered where you got to.
Oh, that... Oh, that is not a nice dog. What?
Come here, boy.
Oh.
Dang-nabbit.
Sir, your dog seems a little
Sure
unfriendly.
would have liked it if you two made proper acquaintance.
Oh my god, what is that?
God damn it.
I hope that's it. That. Oh, you're touching it. Oh my god, what am I looking for? Put it down.
You put this out for him?
No.
What is it? There's
Looks like
bones
someone
and
else has
stuff.
found his way to your boy's heart. Through his stomach.
Like a
It ain't
deer?
possible. Merlin and me, we're a team.
It's too big to be a
Who'd
small
wanna
critter.
come between a man and his best friend.
Okay, so he's saying somebody put this out for the
What's
dog.
that? Some kind of wiener mate?
Oh my god, those look like fingers. Oh my god, that's okay. Why am I still... Put it down! Put some gloves on, sir! Put it in a bag!
Will you look at
I realize
that?
this is like, what was it, the 1960s? Did they not have
That
proper,
ding
like,
dong.
bags and evidence collection? That's a human ear.
Think that belongs to the boy
I mean,
you're
yeah,
looking
there's
for?
probably no... Like, your fingerprints are fine, but... Okay. I think that belongs to the boy. That was a pretty big ear. Didn't he say it was an infant? Unsettled, it came from somebody else. Dismissive, there's no proof it does. Okay, let's say there's no proof it does. Let's try to get this situation under control.
There's no proof it does.
We don't want to startle this
Do
man.
yourself a favor and park that thought. Because all your guesses so far tonight have been way off base.
Okay, so I'm not really sure where we're going with this. Just holding some random person's ear. Oh, examine. Okay, so these must be the collectibles that we're getting. Can I do anything with them? I don't think I can do anything with them. Okay. That's weird that that was there for me to just see. Interesting.
What was that sound? Stay behind me.
I feel like you should pull your gun out. Like, this feels like a gun situation. Alright, I still can't use plunderers. Oh, alright, we're going to cutscene.
So, what is this thing?
The grape?
Yeah, what is it for?
It's, for the furnace, I think.
You don't know for sure?
Yeah, I work at the mill, not in the mill.
Okay, find something to pry open the grate. Alright, so like maybe some type of crowbar. Maybe there's something leaning.
That's what I need.
I love how he gives commentary, which is super helpful for someone like me who misses things. But I don't see what he's talking. Oh, climb. Oh, okay, nice. Okay, so some indications we can go over stuff is this towel and like a little space. So he said it when we got near this area. There's a toolbox over here. But that wouldn't make sense. Oh, here we go. Okay. So it was actually highlighted a little bit. I just couldn't see it because it was so bright. Some items can be kept and used later. All right, we're going to pry open the grate with it. Let's go back out. Out of my way, Tom. Okay, use item. The cool thing is, it's pretty simplistic so far.
Stand
It's not
back.
having you do complicated things like pick a tool out, and it's just kind of like prompting. Press square repeatedly before the timer runs out. I wonder what happens if the timer runs out. Dude, what happens if the timer runs out? Oh, there's so much like we gotta replay. Like, I'm curious. Like, what happens if the timer runs out? Do you just never go down there? It's interesting. Or do you just like fail it and then you have to try it again?
All right. Take this. Use the radio in my car and call the station.
Okay, whoa. Like,
Where are you going?
do we trust this man? Do we
you
trust
really think
him?
that boy's down there?
I don't know.
Sir, you are about to go
got a
down
feeling.
into a hole. I
It's
don't
not a
know
good
if you've seen horror movies before, but like, do we trust this man to get help?
I'm gonna
Turn
need
your
you to take
ass
this,
around,
too.
go back to your car, call for help, get everybody out here.
Make
You
sure
can
the
take
sheriff gets this.
There's probably not 10. It's a small town,
Oh, I
I'm
know.
assuming, and it's the 1960s, so you know, how many police officers could there be? I don't know. But let's say you could get 10 and all 10 of you could go down there. That seems like so much better. That's like a much better idea. All right, we either have to be supportive here, I need your help, or frustrated, we don't have time with this. We want to... If we say frustrated, we don't have time for this, like he's going to get agitated, we need to keep this nice and calm. Like, we're going to go supportive. Like, I need your help. You know, you can do this.
I need your help here, Tom. I wouldn't ask if I didn't.
I just don't know if I'm made of this stuff.
Come on, pump him
buddy.
up. Like, yeah, you can do it,
Don't
buddy.
call it a higher calling for
I
nothing.
know. I believe in you.
Rise to
And
meet it.
people call him, what was it? Lumpkin?
You can do this.
Come on, you can be amazing, dude. Let's go. You can help.
Yeah.
You can. You can. I know you can.
can
I
do
believe
this.
in you. I'm proud. Come on.
Hey,
What if he's the killer? What if he's the killer and he's
counting
gonna
on
like
you,
slam
Tom
the grate
Hope.
down and trap us down here, and then poke our eyeballs out? Tom, I'm trusting you. Okay. Fate change. You put your faith in Tom. What? 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 Okay. If we had picked frustrated, what would have happened? Would we not have put our faith in him? Would we have gone back and called the police ourselves and been like, "Get out here"? Okay. Now we're trusting Tom. I hope that doesn't get us killed. We have put our faith in Tom. I don't even know how I feel about Tom. Is he just misunderstood? People make fun of him and call him stupid, and he's just misunderstood? Or is he sinister? Okay, okay. We're alive. It's okay. That's very bright. All right, objective. Find a way to the furnace chamber. Furnace access? Feel like... Okay. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, what was that? I got a prompt for something. Someone is engaged in strange rituals in the hidden areas of the mill. A painted symbol resembling some sort of crude weapon. This is a seriously morbid art project. Is there some sort of hidden meaning there? No offense, but would you have thought that was anything other than just discolored bricks? That's a little bit far-fetched there. I'm sorry. All right. We got some stairs, storage access. That sounded like footsteps, didn't it? I don't want to turn around. Is this going to be something where there's someone in the tunnel with me?
this has got to be it.
Oh, pick up. Is this a collectible? Inspect. Okay, interesting. All right, so we've got like a heart locket. There's a picture on the right of a guy, no picture on the left, which I'm assuming is typically where like maybe a woman would go. We don't get to keep it either. We just have to file that away. Furnace access. It's funny how I haven't been able to use plunder since the beginning, and I wonder if that was just kind of like giving you a tutorial for later. See, look, that looks like the same white area, but like it doesn't look like anything sinister to me. Wait, look. Oh, what am I looking at?
What is that?
That looks like a rib cage, maybe? So I can't just look in there. All right, so we've got a body. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Slightly terrifying.
This place turns my stomach.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to crawl under that, aren't we? Oh, I don't want to. Is there anything down here? Ooh, climb. Oh, we got some kind of collectible? Oh my god, it's a hillbilly! Oh, he's so cute! Okay, if you play Dead by Daylight, this is one of the killers you can play as or play against if you're a survivor. Look, his little hammer! Ah, and his little chainsaw hand. Look at him! Aww. The cool thing about Dead by Daylight is, like, all of these characters have backstories, they have lore, how they came to be the way they were. It's really actually interesting. I do find that kind of stuff fascinating. Aw, Hims is cute. So, okay, so that's under relics. We have artifacts and relics. Looks like there's 3 different things under artifacts. Most of them are locked. And then under relics, I wonder if we're going to be able to find all the killers. That'd be super cool. The hillbilly, Max Thomas Jr., is a sight not even his mother could love, a twisted man turned monster. In the silence that hangs over Coldwind Farm, one must keep their ear to the wind, alert to the rusty roar of grinding metal and motor. Because even if Max makes no attempt to hide his approach, his vengeance comes with a brutal swiftness. That's pretty cool. Coldwind Farm is the name of the map as well. All right, so it looks like there's nowhere to go from here. So we're going to climb back out. And just as I suspected, small spaces. We're going to have to crawl.
Goddamn small spaces.
Yeah, see? He knows what's up. All right, so we got a small space there. Oh, what's that in the corner? I do like that this stuff is highlighted. Okay. Inspect.
My God.
That looks like... Oh, we're gonna put it down. Okay. That sort of looks like part of... Oh, it's a dead end. Part of the mask that you can get... It was from that face mask at the beginning we saw. And it's something you can get for the Trapper in Dead by Daylight, I think. Alright, where was that opening? The movements are definitely a little janky. Like a little weird. Uh-oh, skill checks. Just to see the skill check. Ooh, okay, okay. So skill checks are something also in Dead by Daylight that comes with performing different actions. If you miss a skill check, it can, for example, if you're trying to repair a generator, it can cause it to explode and regress a little bit. If you're trying to stay alive, it could kill you a little bit faster. So that's interesting. I wonder if there's going to be skill checks all through this game, because if I don't know when they're coming, I'm likely to miss a bunch of them. And I wonder if by missing them, you'll actually, like, change. Like, maybe you die because you missed it. All right, so it looks like we're going to leave this area now. It's got that same green around the X. So if you're playing the game, that looks like that means like you can't come back and visit the area. So make sure you've explored everything, you've grabbed collectibles. You will be able to come back later, though, I believe, through the I forget what it's called, the cutting room floor or something like that.
Lord, this is hellish.
I hear a baby crying. Okay.
Fuck.
It doesn't look like there's a baby in there.
Shit.
But that's definitely crying. Ooh. Ooh, shit. Oh, okay, we've got a choice. Okay, so we've got a ladder in front of us or a ramp to the left. Now, okay. So this is where I wish it was live so you guys could choose so I didn't have to. Because what do I choose? Because if I go up the ladder, like we saw him there in the cutscene, is he could just like chop my head off and like that's it? Or could I quickly slide back down? Versus the ramp, you have more time. Like you could see from further away, I would think. But what if he like blocks you on it somehow or something? I don't know. So I feel like... hopefully this doesn't get me killed. Alright, we're gonna go up the ramp. Pay attention, sir. Ooh, shit. Oh, skill check. Yeah, see, I'm gonna miss like a billion of those. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. We can see him. We can see him. Shoot first. How does he not see him? What? What are you? What? Did he just stand? What are you doing? How could you? How could you not see or hear him? Fight back harder. Fight back harder. Use R to aim, R2 to target. Ooh, okay, okay. Okay, skill check. And aim. No, we missed. Or he blocked it. Shit. Oh, that did just get me killed. Yes, crawling toward the baby. Oh! Oh, yep. That's what happens in Dead by Daylight. You get hooked on a hook. The killer hooks you on a hook. That's not quite a curved hook. It's like a pole, but still. Ow, that looks like it hurts. Can you imagine having a pole shoved straight through your body? Ugh. Oh. Oh, square, 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 square. You freed yourself. Fate changed. Now, is there a way... Oh, okay, so it's creating scenes. So if we hadn't freed ourselves from the pipe, would we have just died? Now I'm like so intrigued about all these choices. Like, how different can we make it? Okay, so the entity is all about like sacrifice. And is he like... You get up, you go save that baby. Get your gun, get your gun. Is he like gonna sacrifice a baby? That's like the idea of what's happening right now. Come on, dude, come on, dude. You can do it. Be a hero. Oof. Ooh. I mean, how hot is it in there? Like, okay, you shot Frank Stone and saved the child. Okay, so that was Frank Stone. Okay. We saved the child, but like he's above lava. Go get that baby. That's kind of hideous. That baby's got to be really hot.
Sleep tight, motherfucker.
Language. Okay. Is Tom gonna save the day? Alright, well, he dead. Like, that's pretty dead. Now, I'm curious, because that was still a sacrifice, right? Maybe not the baby. Technically, somebody was sacrificed. This looks very Dead by Daylight, like, entity, like... Oh, there's the claws? Ooh. Okay, switching scenes here. Well, that's like my every night.
It's okay.
Except usually I wake up and I don't wake up terrified. I wake up and then I'm terrified after I look around and I'm just like, something's not right. The world has ended. I'm stuck in this room forever. Okay, so I wonder if this is who we're going to be playing as then. Maybe. I don't know who this is. Oh? Oh, is she dreaming? She's still dreaming. She never woke up, maybe? Okay. All right, guys. I'm actually going to go ahead and stop it right there. That seems like a good ending point for this prologue. Super intriguing, although, like, in the prologue, we already met Frank Stone and saw his fate there. So I'm kind of curious as to where the game is going to go from here. Things that I do find intriguing. are how your choices are going to have a big impact, and then somebody could live or die based off your actions, maybe even yourself. And then also, I don't know where I would have access to that. But I think it's this thing here where you're creating scenes and you can actually go back in and make changes and kind of see how different choices would have impacted. That's pretty interesting. If they do a good job with it, that'll be really nice for replayability. One of my complaints about some games with things like that is that your choices don't actually make a difference. So like, no matter which option I choose, the ending's still going to be the same, and that's always kind of a bummer. So I will be interested to see how this game does with that. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of this new game. Again, I would like to do some live streaming of it during spooky season, but I do know that my time is limited, and I know that a lot of you, again, are here for Red Dead. So if you watch this and you're like intrigued and you'd like to watch a little bit more, just let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see some lives of it. If it's not your cup of tea, no worries at all. I completely understand. I get scared really easy, so I play these games, but yeah, so they're terrifying to me sometimes. So I completely understand. But I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. Thank you so much. If you found it fun, I hope you leave it a like, and thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.